It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the morning show. I'm David Stroud here with Scooter Scott Callies and
Cannon Dollard.
The Can Man.
the Can Man.
He's our new co-host for the day.
Yeah. How are you, Can Man?
I'm doing good. How are you, David?
I'm doing real good. People don't know this
He's
is
trying to sound so professional.
Yeah.
I like it.
clean and clear. Can you
he's-
hear him well?
Oh yeah, he's coming in good.
Very good.
Nice and crisp.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Tired.
Tired. Yeah, he's not used to getting up this early. What about 6:30 in the morning instead of 5:30, right?
Yeah. 5:45 too.
5:40.
At my dad's.
Oh, it must be tough.
Oh yeah, you got to get up a little earlier at your dad's.
You want to know what time I get up?
What?
You probably freak. I get up at 3:30 every morning.
I couldn't do that.
You couldn't?
No.
Your body gets used to it.
No, never. That's way too early.
Yeah, it's way too early.
You
That is way too early.
Got to go to bed at like 7:30.
No, I don't, but I should.
Right.
But I'll tell you, when you get up at 3:30, nobody's up. Well, I can't say that. My dog gets up most of the time with me.
Oh, they'll get up. Anytime
He'll
with
get
you.
up and hang out with me.
Mhm.
Just me and him for a while. So I got my nice quiet time.
Yeah. Too early.
Yeah.
Never.
I think you beat my
Never.
brother. He usually gets up at like 4:30.
4:30.
Yeah, about 4:30 because he'll get to work about 6,
Okay.
and that's about, I think, at least 30 minutes before everybody else shows up to work. He likes to just
Yeah.
get acclimated.
I get it.
Yeah,
It's that calm before the storm.
exactly.
I like the calm.
Hmm.
I can get a lot done in the mornings before everything starts and the hustle and bustle. And,
Sure.
Yeah.
And I like to wake up about 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah. So the 2 days a week we're here is the shock to the system. 2 hours early. What are you yawning about?
Tired.
We
Tired.
should have got this man some coffee to start.
Oh, no. What are you talking about? Coffee doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me at all. I don't even.
How's school going?
It's going pretty good. It's
Yeah?
pretty easy.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
easy. Yesterday you were talking about the East program. You were learning about drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's East training
East
And-
training.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
because my teacher was gone, so we had to do East training, and everybody hates it, but it's okay.
Why would they hate it?
It's like an hour-long video.
Yeah, an hour-long video, but it was a good video because it was about drones and what not to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were crashing them. That'd be fun to watch.
Because they were crashing.
Yeah. Don't do this.
Don't crash.
Pretty much.
Just
One
don't
went over a
crash.
fire and it blew up.
Oh wow. Was
Yeah.
it a pretty good size one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would imagine probably wouldn't be good to drive a drone over a fire.
No.
Yeah, because it loses the oxygen over the fire.
Oh, so there's not as much air for it to.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's not as much airflow to go up to the drone so it can fly.
Yeah. So it just drops down and.
Yeah.
See, these are things you need to know.
I know, right? Don't fly over a fire.
I wouldn't.
I guess if there's a fire in a building, they can't fly a drone around it to see in the windows because
you
it might not
can.
stay up.
But you get too close where the heat rises is where the problem is.
So keep distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know they make drones with these water cannons and stuff now that they can fly up on buildings and shoot in, but they can't get directly over the fire, apparently.
Right. Oh,
See, we learn something new every day on this show.
makes sense. Look at that. You're already boring him. He's yawning again.
He's the one talking about drones and fire. And it's my fault. Okay. I guess we got a show to do.
Right. What about football? I'll ask him about football real quick. How's football going?
I love the new program. It's a lot better than OFA.
That's excellent.
Awesome.
That's great to hear. All your friends, they like it too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were so ready for it before it started.
Yeah.
We were talking about it every day at school.
That's awesome. Yeah.
What grade you in?
6th.
6th. Okay.
He plays hard. He's had a couple of injuries already. He's smacked helmet to helmet at practice and had to sit out a game just in case, better safe than sorry. Concussion protocol.
Yep. Take the steps.
He's got a nice bruise on his leg.
War wound.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
War wound.
Battle wounds.
Yeah, battle scars.
Chicks dig scars.
Yes. You got a girlfriend?
No.
No. Wait, what happened? Just like a week ago you had a girlfriend.
Anybody? All right, before we start the show, is there anybody you want to say hi to?
Yeah.
My mom. Hi.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call. Good recovery there.
Sometimes you got to think about it. It clicks. Well, very good, Can Man. We appreciate you coming on this morning. He's going to be late for school today, but he's got a good excuse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, it's going to be good. Should we start the show?
Let's start the show.
All right. Hospice of the Ozarks. They sponsor the morning prayer. Since 1979, they believe that every individual is unique, special, and worthy of quality end-of-life care. Hospice matters. The end of life deserves as much beauty, care, and respect as the beginning. They're still a nonprofit, 501c3. There's never been a charge to a patient or their families for hospice care, and this commitment remains a part of their mission. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. And dear Lord, I just want you to watch over everybody that's fighting in Israel. It's another war, like Ukraine. Please watch over everybody that's in the crosshairs of the terrorist organization Hamas. We wish this wasn't happening, but hope that you will intercede as you see fit. Please watch over our children, our first responders, and our military, those that put themselves in harm's way for our freedoms. This I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Hospice of the Ozarks. You can give them a call at 870-508-1200. Ask them about respite care, because if you're taking care of a family member,
it can be a strain. It can be a lot, and a lot of times you don't realize it. Mm-hmm. You need to take a break, take care of yourself too.
Exactly. Very good. We'll pause now for Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team with Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Be right back with the weather.
Oh, honey, we've had such a wonderful vacation here in the Ozarks. I really hate to go home.
I know. The lakes, the rivers, they've all been great for fishing. Oh, and the boating and the swimming.
And the people are so nice in the stores and restaurants.
Let's call an agent and see if we can make Mountain Home our new home.
Call the Z Team, 870-405-0793. Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East Mountain Home.
870-405-0793. Hello, Z Team?
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team can help you out if you're looking to buy or sell a home. And they are consummate professionals that have won many awards for their customer service. Not a lot of people go in and say the good things that happen with a business or individual that they've...
It's harder to get a positive comment than it is a negative one, I'll tell you that.
Tell me about it.
So to have that high of customer service, it's impressive.
Most definitely. Let's take a look at the White River, brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora of the Z Team.
Or the fog.
There's a lot of smoke.
On the water.
It's a beautiful view, I promise you. Skinner will show the still shot that they've taken.
I've got it right here.
Collar, Arkansas. That's a amazing view that they get every day, and they bring it to you every day by their website at retiredarkansas.net. That's Collar, Arkansas. And the horseshoe bend of the White River. You got the Rainbow Bridge there at the left. Mountain Home Air up there at the right. We are, that's where we are, bringing you the news every day, right?
And believe it or not, this is the same shop. This is this morning. You can't see nothing.
Yeah. Give it 45 minutes, right?
Probably 45 minutes an hour. That'll be cleared off, and it'll be some really beautiful shots.
Very beautiful. Scooter likes his Z-clips.
Z-clips when the sun starts cutting up, starts cutting through the fog, and it turns orange colors. And it's pretty cool.
Very pretty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, give the Z Team a call, 870-405-0793. You can go to retiredarkansas.net, where you can find their listings, the MLS listings, and a plethora of information about the Ozarks. Yeah. You want to learn something new about our area? Theirs is a great website to go and find out. We love living here. It's absolutely amazing. And if you're visiting and thinking about it, give Bob and Linda Zadora a call, 870-405-0793. It's a beautiful view. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find that one. There's a still shot, but also one that moves around, but it's probably froggy as well.
It is.
So let's move on to the weather. In Mountain Home, we have 46, Harrison at 45, Batesville at 50, Yellville at 46, Marshall at 48, Salem at 42, Mountain View at 48, Calico Rock at 46, West Plains, Missouri at 42, Springfield at 45, Poplar Bluff at 44, and St. Louis at 38. Let's see the National Weather Radar. Here in the central part of the U.S., it doesn't look like a whole lot of activity down in the southern part of Texas. Of course, the Northwest is getting, well, look at that, all the way through Oregon and Washington. Seattle, I think it rains there every day. So
yeah, it's just common occurrence.
Yeah. So, but the rest of the country looks like it's going to be in the clear for most of the day. We'll zoom into Arkansas, Missouri. I don't see anything. Nothing looked like it even popped up anywhere, does it? No.
I think we're pretty clear.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
I think we got a slight chance like Friday or something, but it's not much this week.
Watches and warnings. Look at the frost all the way across the north of us, north of Missouri and Iowa and Illinois, and yeah, they're getting what we need to get to kill off all these bugs, right?
Yeah, we need to be a little bit though.
Yeah. 7-day forecast today is sunny, high of 73. Tonight, increasing clouds, low of 56. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high of 79. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low of 56. Thursday, sunny, high of 73. Thursday night, mostly clear, then a chance of showers and breezy, low of 59. Friday, mostly sunny, high of 71. Friday night, mostly clear, low of 48. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy, high of 61. Let's roll into Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low around 45. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 60. A high near 60.
Yeah.
Sunday night, partly cloudy with a low around 41.
It's that time of year, though.
It is. It's time. That's how I'm wearing the hoodie.
Nice hoodie.
Finally got. I know, right? Isn't it beautiful? Pollen count today. Tree pollen is low. Excuse me. Grass pollen is low. Ragweed pollen is low. I don't know what was going on yesterday. Do you remember if it was high yesterday for the pollen count?
It was moderate, I think.
Moderate?
Yeah, so it was up.
Tearing me up, buddy.
There's still ragweed out there. Most of the other two are done, but ragweed's still hanging on.
Norfolk Lake water levels at 553.17. Level is 1.17 feet above full pool. They're generating 0. Bull Shoals Lake water level is 655.65. Level is 3.35 feet above full pool, and they're generating 2. That's a look at your weather, brought to you by the Z Team, Bob and Linda Zadora. Like I said, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, give them a call, 870-405-0793. Go to retiredarkansas.net where you can find their listings, the MLS listings. They're also licensed in Missouri, so if you see something in Gainesville, Bakersfield, somewhere in the surrounding areas, they can reach in there too and help you out. With that, we'll move on to community news. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
What else going on?
We got the Trunk or Treat October 28th at Brick Oven Pizza, 4 to 8 p.m. They'll have bounce house, face painting, cupcakes and cookies, hot chocolate costume contest, raffles, and prize giveaways. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good one, though.
Yeah. Let's see. Make a Splash cast for kids at McCabe Park. Presented by Farm Bureau Insurance, Saturday, October 21st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Space is limited, so you got to sign up. Registration at castforkids.org/event/McCabe Park. So if you have any questions, you can contact Denver West at 870-632-9499 or email at mccabepark@castforkids.org. You can also contact Christy West at 870-632-9498 and also McCabe at castforkids.org.
And I know Denver will be in here next Tuesday talking about the event too.
Well, very good.
It'd be pretty, it's really cool.
Oh, it looks like there's a couple of papers.
Anything for the kids, cool.
Anything for the kids. Well, and our favorite's coming up this Saturday. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Mountain Home Parks and Recreation.
This is the big one.
Yes, Trunk or Treat walk through. It's back. No more drive-through.
It is back. We are walking through it. And they've got so much going on. They got bounce houses. We're going to be doing grilling hot dogs. 35 vendors are up to right now.
Yes,
that is
sir.
going to be out there giving out candy, stuff like that. Then you've got the haunted trail. For those that want to dare enter, you've got the haunted trail, and we've been working hard on designing this. And,
Yes.
and it's going to be a good trail. It will
Be scary.
it will be scary.
Beware.
We're
But-
hoping to step it up a notch this year.
Yeah. But if you do have a little and you're a little worried
Yeah.
that they might not make it through, there will be a sign from one of your guides to let people know as you're going through the trail to tone it down a bit.
And we do realize that there are going to be a lot of little kids going through this, so we do have guides that will be at the back of each group that can signal people, let them know to kind of tone it down if we need to tone it down, and then when Enoch's in there, just take it off the rails.
Right.
You know, just
Would you ask them to tone it down, or you want full on?
Full on.
All right.
You
I was
want
about
full
to say
on,
you're
all
gonna
right.
put it full on me.
I thought he'd be helping.
Yeah. Now he's got to go through all the fun, the hot dogs and
I get it.
maybe
I
the
get
costume
it. I get it.
contest, and there's going to be so much going on. He wants to enjoy that part of it, right?
I'm gonna be Talladega Nights
Talladega
with
Nights.
my brother.
Ricky Bobby.
I'm not Ricky Bobby.
Oh no,
I'm Cal.
you're Cal.
Shake and bake.
Nice. Shaking
Get
bake.
back. I like it.
That's awesome. That's going to be cool. Very good.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, when you go through, I'm gonna have them crank it up. It's gonna be on
Yeah. Like, be
Donkey
careful.
Kong.
like Donkey Kong.
Like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
They're going to be throwing big barrels at you. And probably not. Now, they can't touch you, just so you know. Nobody can touch anybody, so.
Unless
be
it's Can
safe.
Man.
Unless it's Can Man, and then the barrels are flying.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna tell them it's full bore.
Right?
Yeah,
This Saturday, you don't want to miss it.
6 to 9.
6 to 9.
They're right at the youth center, and like I said, and if you don't like the haunted houses, your kids don't like that kind of thing. I get it. Come out, do the bounce houses, go through see the vendors and get all the
Yeah.
candy stuff,
Oh.
get the hot dogs. You can do any part of it you want. So if you're not into that,
Yeah.
I get it.
And you're free to roam.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can roam from space
It's not
to
going to be
space.
like, when they had to do the drive-through, everybody had to go a certain path, and it's not like that. It's free for all. You want to go straight to the bounce houses, you want to go straight to candy, you want to go wherever. Yeah, it's going to be kind of a free for all. So.
Yeah. And all the parking spaces will be open, so
Yeah.
there'll be plenty of
And
parking.
it'll be very safe. Even the haunted trails and stuff, we've taken a lot of measures to make sure that kids will be taken care of and protected. And
It won't be a repeat of a few years back. Now, it's been drive-through the past few years, but a few years back, 2,000 kids went through the trail and they only lost 2?
yeah, we only lost 2 kids.
Just
That's
2.
good.
That's good. It's good odds. You're going to be fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, I mean, the odds are good. You'll make it.
Yeah. Okay, so real quick, though, you got to tell him that one kid did get lost for...
Well, he was
Not lost, but
he wasn't lost.
Lost to y'all,
All
but
right.
not to himself.
Yes, it was one of the high school kids that came out. He was dressed in a ghillie suit, part of the haunted thing,
Yeah.
and got out in the woods and fell asleep. And he missed the whole event. I mean, he slept through the whole thing. And then it took us about 30 minutes after the event with flashlights to finally find him and wake him up. And he's like, "Oh, he's asleep."
I love hearing that story.
That one made me a little nervous though. When
know,
you're starting
right?
to miss somebody, I'm thinking he went. I mean, he was an older kid, so I'm thinking, well, maybe he just went home and got tired of it, or
Yeah.
I was like, but
Didn't
that
tell
kind of
nobody?
yeah, and that would kind of irk me a little bit. So we did have a little search party, and we found him sleeping. It takes
Very
all
good.
kinds.
All right, that's it for community news. Come out this weekend, Cooper Park at the XL7-TV Center for their trunk and treat. It's back to walk-in. There's been a lot of vendors, a lot of candy. If kids want some candy,
Yes.
so come see us. It's gonna be a lot of
35
fun.
vendors are up to right now.
35. That's a lot of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were over there yesterday, and that was updated as of yesterday. Was 35. So.
Yeah, very
That's
good.
cool.
Awesome. All right, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, we'll come back with Frank Vacco, and we're talking about Medicare.
Well, we're going to let Ken Man signal us out of here. So
All
he's
right.
going to tell everybody that we're going on break. We'll be back.
We're going on break. We'll be back.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. We're visiting with Frank Vacco. He's going to be talking about the Medicare annual enrollment period, and they're going to have an event to help teach people about that. It's good to have correct information because you get these fly-by-nights that come through, and they might not do you a service correctly. But I'd like to start off by just asking you, personal history, how long you've been in the area, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Oh, let's see. My parents moved down here in 1992. I had come down with them, then I went away to the Air Force, came back, jumped around a little bit, came back for good in 1999. Started with the Baxter County Sheriff's Office in 99. Was a jailer dispatcher, went to Cotter as a school resource officer, worked for the Drug Task Force. From there, went to Bull Shoals as a canine handler, and then ended my career with the state police Back in November of 2010, I had to take a medical retirement.
Okay.
Decided I didn't want to sit around on the couch and didn't think my wife would let me anyways. So I went and got my insurance license. I wanted to continue helping people in the community and stuff, any way I could. From there, I worked for a major company for a few years, strictly for them. Mm-hmm. And I kind of could see that, that one company wasn't a right fit for everybody.
Sure.
And, why not go independent, what it was called, and sell for multiple companies so that would give people more options and stuff.
Exactly. That's nice.
Yeah. I worked for another company for several years and then parted ways with them, went on my own. I've been doing this now. I've had my own agency since December of 2017.
Very good. And it's Vacco Insurance.
Vacco Insurance, yeah.
And you're located on 5 North?
Yeah, I have one on 5 North and also in Lakeview. We've got like a satellite office there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
To try to help people on that side so they don't have to drive all the way to Mountain Home at times.
Very good. Well, I appreciate your service.
Thank you.
Starting out in the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very nice. And then continuing through, Baxter County Sheriffs and the Bull Shoals and State Troopers.
Pretty
that's
much
awesome.
done it all.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
And
it is amazing to see a lot of people that have been in different branches of the military and stuff like that. They will continue later in life still serving. Some way or another, they want to give back to the community.
Right.
And it is pretty cool to see some of the steps you've taken, and you're kind of like a lot of them, still serving the community. Mm-hmm. I think that's cool.
Yeah, and you're right. Your wife wouldn't have allowed that.
No.
I don't think you could have sat on
No,
the
I
couch.
can't sit still for a second as it is. You'll see it probably shifting in here.
I did it for about 5 months, and then I had to get back in front of people. Where you sit at home, I did graphic design freelance on the side, and did it from the house, and buddy, it just gets boring there by yourself. I'd find I'd have to have the TV going, not music. I like working to music, but I'd have to have the TV going
just for
some
people.
To hear people talking. Yeah. So I can understand completely going back to work. So it's good that you did so. The flyer that you've got there in front of you, you've got an event coming up.
Yes.
That's Lunch and Learn.
Mm-hmm. October 17th over at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. We're going to be there all day from 9 to 5. We'll be doing different events, basically for some clients, and they can invite their loved ones, neighbors, whoever, for different learning for each what do you want to call it? We've got different seminars for different products.
Sure.
And then at noon is where we're going to have what's called the Lunch and Learn, where we will we're going to serve lunch, of course.
Sure.
And we're going to go over exactly what Medicare is and what the different parts. And a lot of seniors, Medicare eligible people and stuff, they don't know what everything entails. And usually when they come into the office, they look like deer in the headlights because they're blasted with so much mail, so much phone calls, you need this and that, and this is the greatest thing in the world, and that's what the commercial says, and I can qualify for this and that, and it's not always what it's meant, what they make it out to be. So we're here to try to straighten that out. Educate, that's the biggest thing, is educate, so that they don't make any wrong decisions. And because one wrong decision could actually cost thousands of dollars worth of unnecessary bills.
Right. Nobody needs that.
No,
I don't need that.
No.
So what is Medicare? What's a good rundown of it?
Medicare is for those that are either turning 65 or disabled for 24 months. They can get their Medicare, Social Security, SSI, that type of stuff. From there, Medicare covers 80% of medical bills. It doesn't include your prescriptions or anything like that. You have plans that come in, they can offset or take care of almost that whole 20% that Medicare doesn't cover. That's what we'll go into as far as, what a supplement plan is, what a Medicare Advantage plan is, what original Medicare does. Because everybody has different needs. Mm-hmm. And just because it's a right fit for one doesn't mean it's a right fit for another.
Yeah.
Some of these plans offer extra benefits and stuff. And, you see it on the commercials. You can get this and that. I call it the carrots that they like to dangle.
Yeah.
But there's I said the biggest thing is prescriptions and stuff. Prescriptions can just knock people out of the park.
Definitely.
The costs are outrageous, and you know, we need to keep that down, keep everything, you know, like I said, as cheap as possible for them.
Yeah, I've seen a pill cost as much as $200.
They go even higher.
Pill. That's. It happened to us the other day when we went through Walgreens to pick up a prescription. I said, "How much?" That's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I don't know. As you're saying, disability. So, if somebody is younger and something happens, they can apply for it.
Yeah, if they've been disabled for 24 months, they can apply for it.
Yeah. Now, do you have to have paid in to Medicare through your?
Yeah, you have to have your
after so many years.
So many credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they have not, then you'll be denied. If
it wouldn't be that you'll be denied, but you can be charged then, and you'll have to pay for it. Or pay even more. Your Part A doesn't cost anything. The Part B is what they take out of your Social Security check.
Okay, so there is the different parts, A, B, C, and D.
Yeah, and then also for people that actually make more money, they can be charged more on that Part B premium also.
Really?
And just on the other side, if you don't make as much, you can qualify for what's called extra help through the state or government, and you can get that Part B paid for. You can get lower prescription costs. You can get your co-pays paid for, different things. There's so many different levels to that.
Right.
But we can also help with that as well. Instead of going and filling out a multi-page paper application, we can get online with you, and we can help with that also.
Yeah. The different levels, A, B, C, and D, it can get convoluted, but that's something that you'll be going over.
Yeah, we'll have a packet.
Yeah.
We'll be going over with that.
Yeah, very good. The other part that I'd seen is you have medical or Medicare enrollment periods, initial, special, and general. And, you know, the main one is when you turn 65. I guess you can apply within a 7-month range.
You have 3 months before your birthday, the month of, and 3 months after. You'd be effective for any type of plan the first day of that month that you turn 65 or whatever your Part B says. You know, that would be your effective date. You can, like I said, go over 3 months after that. Like I said, the government actually requires you to have at least a drug plan. And if you don't choose that drug plan, this is something else we'll go over too.
Right.
You can start accruing penalties, and those penalties will follow you for the rest of your life.
How about that? Does that seem right to you? I guess it's just a part of the plan.
There's a lot of things that don't seem right to me.
And you know, it's an unfortunate when you've got healthy people that don't take medications.
They don't
still
need it.
They don't feel, well, why should I pay for this? Well, and then later on they have to get it, and then they get fined or penalized. You know, for it's 1% per month that you don't have that. And if you go years without that, that can add up.
Yeah.
So, and a lot of people don't realize that. Again, that's more of the education that we try to do.
That's good. So if you're still working after 65, you don't necessarily have to.
No,
is that the only draw? Is that the only?
Well,
where you're saying penalized if you're.
If you're working and you have creditable coverage, health coverage, tongue-tied here, coverage, you can defer that. You won't be penalized for that. And of course,
there's a lot of people doing that.
Yeah, because the longer you work, the more your Social Security check will be.
Okay.
So by working longer, you're getting, because you are taking a deduction per month that you're not, if you retire early.
Yeah. Even my dad, he worked till he was 79.
Yeah.
I mean, they just, that's what he knew. The old school
work
generation that they just didn't know retirement. They just, that's what they wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. Nothing wrong with that. Work till you're.
Yeah. And, you know, once you get on that, you know, on Medicare, you're on a fixed income. And, you know, you look at the economy, you look at the way things are going, and that check ain't moving, but everything else is. I mean, a lot of people are starting to have to hold, I mean, not by choice even.
Right. Yeah, everything is up way too high. It's almost 7:35. Let's go ahead and take our first break, and we'll be back with Frank Vacco and talk more about Medicare.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Overhead Door, a garage door company that has been with your family from the beginning, through all the ups and downs of life. From the small repairs to making your vision a reality. Overhead Door, your trusted garage door expert since 1921. Be sure you're getting the genuine, the original overhead door service.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. At Letty's Mexican Restaurant, we are here to keep you safe during these difficult times, as well as serve you the best Mexican food in the area. That's why we've installed a convenient pickup window for all your to-go and pickup orders, as well as a covered outdoor seating area. Give us a call at 870-435-2532 to order your next meal. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties or big events. Experience the best in Mexican cuisine. Letty's in Gassville.
If you're looking for something wonderful and delicious, head on over to Paradise Cream for a homemade ice cream experience. With over 20 flavors like German chocolate cake and sea salt caramel, it's always homemade and delicious.
Paradise Cream has something for everyone and also carries dairy-free and vegan ice cream options. So whether you like it in a cup or in one of their homemade waffle cones, you're in for a wonderful dessert experience.
Located in Mountain Home next to Ramada Inn or at their Harrison address across from Pizza Hut and Castle Rental. Let Paradise Cream cater your next event, because you're on your way to paradise.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going? See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should have called the Z-Team.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, it's our desire that you think about finding a way to live your life to the fullest while living with a serious illness. If you ever need help and support, we provide a team of healthcare professionals and volunteers that will support your physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of life while doing the same for your family and caregivers in the comfort of your own home or wherever you call home. When you think about Hospice of the Ozarks, we hope that you grant us permission to walk on the journey with you. Your not-for-profit option since 1979.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is...
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. Our guest is Frank Vacco, Vacco Insurance. He's talking about the Medicare annual enrollment period that's starting the 15th. October
15th through December 7th is the annual enrollment period.
So they give a good amount of time to enroll. So
yeah,
they come see you, or they can go online. Although I know a lot of people in the area, they are retired or close to retiring, and they don't want to mess with it online.
Yeah.
So
also, when you go online, you sign up online, you sign up over the phone. You don't have any agent representation. When something goes wrong, there's nowhere to turn. You have to call the customer service number, sit on hold, hope that you don't get, put from one person to the next,
which
and all
is usually the case. Yeah.
One of our biggest things, we'll have people come in, they're ranting and raving. The first question we ask, do you have an agent? No. And they feel because we sell for the company, like we work for that company. We don't. We're contracted to sell and represent them, you know, and help out when we can. But due to HIPAA laws and everything, we are limited, and we have absolutely no access to somebody that's not our client.
So you have to refer them to go online or to call the 1-800 number and you know, talk to them directly.
Or we're sitting on the phone right there next to them, and because they won't, the companies won't even talk to us without their permission.
No, if you're not, it's just the same with this business. You call into some companies for a payoff, and they don't want to talk to you. They want to talk to the customer.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of friends that are that age, and where they've gotten into the Medicare and stuff, and it can be confusing. I mean, that's probably the number one thing is, what all do I need? You know, with the different plans, and then the you know, supplements and all the stuff. If you don't know all the stuff, and it changes every year. So if you don't stay on top when you go to enroll, and I enrolled blah blah blah, well, that may not be the same as what you were getting the previous year. You know, they change, everything changes every year, and you know, to me, having an agent that is on top of that, knows the changes, sit down with you and listen, this is what's changed here, you may want to add this, or I mean, these are just thoughts. I mean, I've not been through it, but I would assume that would be the smartest thing to do.
And you'd hope.
You were talking about having to recertify every year.
Yes, we recertify with all the companies every year. We have to certify, we have to take certain tests and training through Centers for Medicare Services, CMS. You know, there's a lot of things that we have to do, and of course, especially with multiple companies, you know, my office looks like a bomb hit it right now with everything that's just been thrown to us, and because we're limited, they don't tell us until near the beginning of the time.
Really?
Too. Yeah,
you don't get a lead-up. You get like a week or two, and then
it's all hush hush,
Good
secret.
luck.
It's all secret stuff, you know, because from October 1st through the 15th, we can discuss the plans, but we're not allowed to sign anybody up. So we can review it. And I mean, I'm still waiting on some plans right now to come in. I mean, it's that they keep it, they're so afraid that we're going to say something or do something beforehand. And again, it's all these rules and regulations that we have to follow. I mean, there's so many. I mean, you wouldn't even believe it. That's why, you know, I just shake my head where, you know, we can't say this, we can't do that, but somebody over the phone can call and rattle off stuff that, you know, it's
harder to go after.
We could
the
lose our
person over
license
the phone.
but yet they can get on there and do that.
Yeah, and it's because it's harder to go after somebody you don't know where they're at.
Third-party call centers. You know, that too. You're going to call into these phone numbers and stuff. You're usually getting hooked up with an agent or a representative from states away. They have no idea the networks, the doctors, the hospitals, anybody that takes the plan. We've had instances here where they've got, you know, they'll promise them, oh, how'd you like a few bucks extra over here? You know, doesn't that sound great? And they sign up, then they wind up going to their physician or something, find out that they don't take that plan.
Not a part of
and
that
now they're out 100% of the cost. And so how did that few bucks work for you?
Right.
You know,
it didn't.
You're out thousands of dollars now.
Well, and that was one I was going to ask is, does it have a network? And, you know, from what you read online, what is the network?
Your Medicare Advantage plans can't have networks. And what those are agreements with these providers that they've contracted with the companies.
They
and
decide
stuff.
to contract. The doctors.
Between the providers and the company. You know, they strike their deals, and that's what will also help determine co-pays, premiums, things like that. Your supplement plans, there are no networks. You kind of pay and forget about it. I call them pay me now or pay me later plans. One way or another, they get you. You'll hear me. That's part of my spiel on when I sit down with everybody. Pay me now or pay me later.
Right. I don't want to pay at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big one. Yeah.
Well, and deductibles. They have deductibles for certain visits and certain
co-pays. And then, you know, it all depends on the plan. Every plan is different. There are plans with deductibles. There are plans with the co-pays. You know, your level of extra help can determine if you got co-pays and things too. So they said there's so much involved. It's near impossible to get online and just say, yep, that's the one. I think I want that. because that's where it's going to get you in trouble.
And I didn't know anything about any of this, so last night I'm just searching through the internet, reading about it, and there was a lot of questions. I put in, what questions do you ask about Medicare, to write down questions to ask. And there was site after site after site, and some would have 10 questions, some would have 25 questions, and I was getting inundated, and I was like, that's why he's there. Yeah. Is to learn this stuff for us.
And, and I know some people, they've maybe had a bad experience.
That happens.
They look at agents.
It ruins them, and
they think we're trying to pull one over on them. One of these. I can tell you, I'm here for education, to educate you, to help you make the decision. In the end, no matter what I put out on the table, you're the one that's making the decision.
Right. I'm
going to show you the ups and downs of the plans and stuff. At the end of the day, though, that's up to you.
Right.
I know, sometimes this is the one you need. This right here. And it may be, but I always tell my clients, customers and stuff, I don't want you to ever go away and say, well, he didn't tell me.
Right.
I may give you a little bit too much information at times, but it's
that's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You give them an informed choice and let them decide.
Yeah.
That's how it should be done.
Yeah.
And you get a call from somebody, they're not going to do that. They're not looking out for your best interest.
And I'm a big face-to-face person.
Yeah.
I want to sit down. I want you to look at me. I want to look at you, and I want you to see it in black and white. And I want to be able to compare. Okay, this is this, and this is this. Trying to do that online or over the phone, there's no way.
Yeah. You're going to do days and days of research if you're trying to do it online.
And because it's so involved too, most of it just flies over your head. Usually, of course you'll leave and you'll go, now wait, what did he say about that? What did he do? And they'll call back, and of course, and that's another thing too. I don't have secretaries. I answer my own phone. If I'm not available, if I'm busy, you get a call back. I've had more people say, just, wow, thanks for calling me back.
You actually
call back.
Yeah.
That's a big thing for us, and that's what I try to push. And I have other agents as well. I've got several more agents in the office and stuff. They have their own phone numbers, their own, they do their own thing too. But we make a point to get we get back at everybody. Yeah,
and that's what's suffering in a lot of businesses nowadays is people don't go.
No,
they don't get back to them.
No.
Yeah, and they don't feel like they're valued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my one thing, especially right now, is just be patient. I will get back to you.
Oh, it's about to open up. You're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Very good. It's 7:47. We'll take our last break. We'll come back with more from Frank Vacco.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as they would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite climate-controlled and air-filtered boarding facility in the area with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. 201 also offers professional grooming services. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV, visiting with Frank Vacco. Medicare enrollment starts the 15th, and they're going to have a lunch and learn. Let's go back over that. And you do have to RSVP.
Yeah, we'd appreciate it so that we know how much we need to get for the lunch and snacks and stuff during the day. You can either call my office at it's a landline, 870-232-0020. That is a local number. Or you can just email me at vaccoinsurance@yahoo.com.
Let them know if you're coming, bringing a friend, how many there will be. Yep. And that'll be when and where?
That is October 17th at noon for that lunch and learn.
Very good. Is that at the...
at the Baxter County Fairgrounds.
Baxter County Fairgrounds, where we have a lot of events. Everybody should know it.
And it's a free event.
Yeah.
And it's a way that you can get a lot of these answers covered. And I mean, there's so many people that have questions over this. And
we will have multiple agents there. We will have a representative also from Baxter Health. They wanted to come in. So, if anybody has any questions as far as what their opinions and stuff are, they are also going to be there too.
Sure. But it'll be correct information. You're going to you'll be led right. And that's what that's all about, is getting the correct information to you so you can make an informed decision on which way to go, because it seems like there's a few routes and, and you want to be informed correctly. I can only imagine going online and trying to read about this. You'd probably be sitting there for months trying to figure out what was for you. So,
well, it's all the fine print.
It is.
That's the thing.
Who wants to read the fine print? You get him to read the fine print.
And I will say, these commercials where they say, you can get thousands of dollars back a year, and this is free, and this is free, all this. In the fine print, it says must be eligible for both Medicare and Medicaid. Medicaid is what's covering those thousands of dollars you're getting back, is that Part B premium that they're paying now for Medicaid. But what they do is you call in, they tell you, well, you don't qualify for that, but hey, we got this plan for you.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you're signed up on something that isn't going to work or is not going to be as beneficial as maybe what you still have.
Right.
So
then you don't find that out until months
too
or
late.
So paying in for nothing.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that. I don't know. One thing I was reading, I just had to ask, and whether you know or not, because there's different plans for different situations. But I thought it was interesting. It said, will it cover things like dentures and hearing aids? And I mean, that's very specific, but is Medicare about that? So
Medicare does. There's certain things that Medicare won't cover,
right?
And that's where some of these plans come in, and that's the carrots I kind of talk about.
Yes.
They offer dental, they offer vision, hearing aids, over-the-counter benefits, things like that, and they're all, again, every plan has a little bit different amounts, co-pays, the way they do things, and things like that. But there's certain things Medicare just won't do.
And if that was, somebody that's getting to that age and maybe they're going to need dentures, but it was right there in the top of the list of questions to ask about Medicare, and I thought, then a lot of people are asking that. So,
we also offer standalone dental and vision and stuff too.
Okay.
So, you know, even if you don't want one of those plans, but you still want dental, we can still, of course, it's going to cost you, like everything else.
You
but
got to have a plan. Yeah. Well, all right. So, Vacco Insurance, what all do you offer? Everything? I mean,
we specialize in health insurance, both Medicare, under 65, for Affordable Care Act. We do have some auto and home and stuff. I do subcontract that out with another agency in the area. We kind of team up.
Yeah.
Or I'll refer you. I have no problem referring people to other. If I can't help you, I'll try to at least help you find somebody that can.
You don't find many people that'll do that
because and they reciprocate.
Yes.
And that's how it should be. It shouldn't be, well, I'm going to just sell this to make that sale, even though it's wrong, when I know that there's somebody down the road that could help them better.
Excellent. That's very good. Well, we've got a few minutes left. The open enrollment from October 15th to December 7th. If you have questions, he has a lunch and learn for you. You want to go by there on the 17th. What times was that from?
The one is at noon. From noon to 1:30 is going to be the main one. And then from 9 to 5, we're going to be there doing, like I said, annual notice of change seminars. And what that is, those are the changes from year to year.
Yeah.
We're going to sit down and hopefully get our clients in, let them bring anybody that they know that may have the same plans, and we can review so that they know what's coming up for next year. Because that happens a lot. I'll get called, just let it roll, I'm good. And then first of the year rolls around and they're calling, wait, this changed. Yeah, didn't you read your book? And that's why it's important to review. We have to review and stuff, so
Yeah, just in case you need to make those changes. Yeah, very good.
And I'm pretty straightforward. I'm pretty blunt. So, and my clients will tell you, I pretty much just shoot it straight to you.
Right, as it should be.
Yeah.
There's a lot of information there. You might as well tell them exactly how it is. Otherwise, they're going to be calling you saying, why didn't you tell me about this?
Exactly.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
I'd rather have friendly phone calls than...
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
It resonated when you said earlier that sometimes you might give out too much information. And I understand what you mean by that, because they can, they're already inundated with so much information as you want to keep it to where they can understand it.
I have been told, I've been complimented that, wow, you actually explained this so I could understand it.
Yeah.
And that's how it is. When you get bombarded with all that, to knock it down and say, okay, this is what this actually means.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, yeah, right. I get it now.
Yeah, very good. Well, Scooter's getting close to that age, so.
And it is funny because you think about, I'm not going to have to worry about that, but then every year you get closer and closer. Now it really doesn't look that far off.
Yeah, I know, right? Sooner than later, we'll all be on it.
And I'll be honest with you, I won't be trying to do it myself. There's just no way. I want to be able to sit down with somebody that I can explain where my needs are and what's going on with me, and what's the best plan that's going to fit me.
Yeah, and it needs to stay that way, where you can go to somebody local and talk to them. I don't want to have to look at it online.
Stay local. I try to stay involved in the community just like this. I try to give back to our sports programs, and I've coached Little League and and stuff like that. Stay local. Stay with the people that help support you. These people that come in from out of town, they blow in, they blow out.
Yeah.
You're calling somebody over the phone from states away. They have no interest in. Really, they don't even have interest in you.
Right.
You're just a number for them. In order to survive here and actually have a brick and mortar building and have people referring you and stuff, you're kind of held to a higher standard than somebody.
You're going to be meeting these people at Walmart.
Yep. I meet them all the time at Walmart. Yeah.
You want to be able to go up and shake their hand.
Yeah.
And Scooter talks about that. We talk about Bob and Linda Zadora.
Oh, yeah.
And that they want that. They want you to walk up to them and say hi. And that's my realtor, just like you want them.
There's pride in that.
Yeah.
My wife won't even go to Walmart with me anymore. She says you get there and you're there for hours because you go from person to person. Everybody's talking. And that's just how it is. I'd rather do that than go, hide, in late with my head, held low and hiding because of, what I've done.
That's the difference of dealing with somebody local.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. We appreciate you coming on.
I appreciate you guys having me.
All right. You have a good time at your Lunch and Learn.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with Bob Rechtenwald, and you have a great sunshiny day.